Episode 8, Limitation Series. Welcome back, everybody. So, what I need to do first thing this episode is sign some free agents because my cap is about $30 million too low. Yeah, $34 million, okay. Let's go and make some... I could have done it on that screen there. Let's go make some players very rich for their last season, shall we? Let's just go all the way across to age, and there we go, Sipalainen. You are going to be very happy indeed with your $15.5 million contract. A couple of days, okay, get back to me, that's fine. We'll also take Kapanen. Okay, I think you're also going to get $15.5 million, so what's that? It's $31 million. And then let's throw in a goalie for, say, $10 million. Should be enough. No, you're too good. Oh God, British is way too good. Let's go Holmquist. Yeah, I'll do. I'll probably give you about 10 just to make sure we get through. Oh, silly me. Through the cap properly. There we go. Again, I like how all these players have to consider their options. Like they have to ring their wife and yeah, hey honey, yeah, they're gonna give me $10 million, and she's like, what for? And he's just, well, I'm going to be sat on the bench, like third choice, maybe fourth choice goalie. Okay then, yeah, you better take that deal. All right then. It's just, his wife's going to leave me if he doesn't take the deal, basically. But yeah, I'm sure they'll accept the deal, and that's fine. Let's now, so I've done that. There's nothing else to do, I don't think. Could I trade away anybody? Who's my best player? Daniel Sedin. Can I trade him away? Let's have a look, because there must be somebody who wants him. Huh. Did I look at Velarde, top 6, 17? Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. I wonder why they traded him. Third? No. 4, 5, 6. Let's put 7th in. Why not? Go on. Wow. I am surprised. Although I'm very happy with that. Yeah. Yeah, that's the right thing to do. He had a year left. Doesn't matter. Okay, yeah. Let's go to Sim next season. Good. And yay, good, yay. There we go. So at least we've hit the cap floor. That's something. Well, we've actually gone way past it, of course, because we've spent a fortune. Yeah, all these players losing morale. That's fine. I don't know. Can't they see the big picture here? Big picture, guys. Big picture. Come on. Nope. Although seeing that trade offer there does make me realise that this is season 2, isn't it? And the draft selection in season 2 is really bad. I wonder if it's better. There's 2 players who are worth getting in season. Well, I don't even know if they're worth getting, but there's 2 players who are elite. One's a defenseman. Another one's Joe Veleno, who I've had before, and he was absolutely terrible. So I'm wondering if it's worth trading away my picks towards the draft deadline, because there'll be nothing for next year available at the moment because teams don't know what they're doing. But if I can get some 2019 first round picks, that'll probably do me better than having like 5 or 6 this year. I mean, I'll probably have to keep all my 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th because no one's going to trade them away. But maybe I can bundle some 3rds or some 2nds with some players, get a few 1sts next year. That might be better. And then next year make a real push. Like really go for it. You know, like sign the free agents. All that kind of thing. Wow, 79 offense. That's horrific. Oh, Jonas Kop. Max Jones out of Anaheim. Hold the phone a second. I would absolutely take Max Jones. Let's put him on. Yep, another top 6. Do they want anything of mine? They want Kuhnhackl. Did I give him a year or 2 years? He's got a year. Oldie 25. Yeah, no, because I don't want to trade away all those guys. Cause like he'd be at least a decent second, third line. Moss, no, there's no value for Moss. Wilson, that's not enough. Draft picks. I'll give a couple of seconds for Max Jones. Thirds. Rangers. Let's add the Rangers. Pardon my chair squeaks. Oh, would I put Kuhnhackl in? But then who would I put in? I guess I could call up Sprong. Oh, but he's 25. Do I need like top 6, top 6, top 6, top 6? Yeah, I think I do actually. I think I do. How about that? Maybe throw in a couple of... Have you got any picks? Hang on, how about a third? That seems a bit far off. Yeah. Pretty neutral. 4, 5, 6? Yes, I'm holding picks. Nope. 4 and a 5? Nope. How about 4? What? Come on. 6 and a 7? I was going to keep saying numbers out loud until I can prove that I can count. I don't mind that. I do not mind that. I know. Oh. Apparently Kuhnhackl was a bad influence in the locker room because morale improved when he came over. 80 offense, 87 defense. See, that defense worries me. It might be a bit too good. No, let's leave it for now. Okay, I'll do the preseason and then I'll come back. There we go, we're back. Well, preseason was good. 1 and 6. I don't mind that at all. Let's quickly check out the lines before we start the season. Because again, I want this team to tank and to tank hard. Okay, they're all okay. I'm sure everyone can read by now, so you can all read the lines. I mean, if it goes to the point where we are doing better than I would like, I may consider trading Ian Cole away. Or if one of these guys has got a year left. I know he's got a year because I only give him a year contracts anyway, but again, I want to keep Mata, I want to keep Pouliot, so if it turns out that's what's needed to do, then we'll definitely trade those away to make the team a bit worse. Okay, let's start simming through. Again, I'm not sure whether to just because I'm not too fussed about I'm not too fussed about this season again. I'm kind of going to try and tank it, so I may cut out some of this and come back in a second, or I'll do it live. I'll cut it out because I'm going to sim quite a bit. I'm going to sim to around about. Hang on, where's the trade deadline? Trade deadline's there, so I'm going to sim December. I'll sim to Christmas Day, and then I'll come back to you guys. Okay, 1 second. There we go. After an absolutely terrifying start where I was 7, 2 and 1, things have calmed down and we're now 13, 19 and 4. Thank God. Because I need as many chances as possible in the draft lottery of getting that first overall pick because there's so little choice this year. I'm actually going to let's see how we're doing so far. I'm actually going to wait until the trade deadline, and then I'm going to trade away any of my first round picks for next year that look like they could sort of make the playoffs or be outside. Yeah, make the playoffs. So if I've got any first round picks this year from teams that make the playoffs, I will trade them away for next year's first rounds. I'm going to have to bundle in a player with them, or hopefully a second, or maybe hopefully no seconds, maybe a third. That's fine. Okay, we're on the entire league. We got 30 points. Oh, that's good. That's good. Man, oh, God. I was worried about that. 7-2 and 1 we started. 7-2 and 1. Ridiculous. Okay, so we're going to keep simming. I want to get to the trade deadline because I'm going to do some stuff at the trade deadline. Like looking at my sort of, like I said, looking at my first and maybe trying to get first for next year and that kind of thing. So, where's the trade deadline? Trade deadline's here. So, do we live sim all the way down to here? Let's just live sim all the way down to here. Because I do want to talk about... Yeah. I've just finished watching the Rangers Senators game, which was absolutely crazy. And I mean, pleased for Senators. I've got no dog in the fight in the playoffs. My team's already out, so it doesn't matter. Like I said, I'm not going to tell my team just yet. I want you guys to kind of get to like me a bit first before I mention who my team is, and you all kind of yell at me and hurl abuse. But yeah, that game was crazy. Absolute crazy. Like, it's a weird thing about ice hockey. Like, the Senators just looked like a different... No, I'm not going to do that. The Senators just like a completely different team, like in New York. Like, it was insane. And then they come back to Ottawa and they're just a different team again. And I felt for Henrik on that goal, that fourth goal. Oh man, it's like he just sees it in slow motion, like bounce off a guy's knee, then off someone's shin, then off another guy's arse, and it just like he just almost pushes it in with his glove because he just can't reach it, and he just lies down like, no, Mendoza. So I just felt for him, like he was just, you could just tell he was just resigned to the fact that he was just not going to get it. Oh man. But hey, it's a great game. Another great game. Another overtime game. Ridiculous. And then we got the Caps Pens going up, and the Penguins just... I put on my Twitter the day, like, I'm sure the Penguins are going to three-peat. I'm convinced of it. And they're not even repeated yet. But no Letang, no Sheary, no Crosby, no Murray. And they still beat the Caps 3-2. Like, that Caps team is loaded. Loaded. But, like, you know, like Gensel and Rust and all these players they just bring in, you know, that Sullivan brought in last year from down the AHL, they just, I don't know, they're so well coached. They're so well coached. I put on Twitter the other day, like, the Penguins are so well coached, I'm pretty sure the Zamboni driver could work on the fourth line and do a job. It's just absolutely crazy how good they are. Absolutely crazy. And they're this good now. Like, they've got 4 star players out. They're this good now. Like, people were talking about the Bruins having, you know, some star players out. And Ottawa just kind of, not rolled them over, but I think Ottawa kind of, you know, played Boston well and, you know, used it to their strength. But it seems like the Penguins are playing the Caps. And that's the crazy thing. And they've got Ovi playing on the third line, and the game's going to start in about 15 minutes, my time. It is 20... Do I want to do that? No, I don't, not at all. No, don't start doing this. Decline. Yeah, the game's going to start in about 20 minutes. It's, 12:15 here. So... Well, quarter past midnight. But and apparently Crosby's playing tonight and he just can't see the Caps winning tonight. Which is crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Trade down to winners, okay. Not going to do it. Okay. Let's see where we are. 53. Okay, that looks horrific, thank God. We've got 24 wins though. 24 wins. This team is terrible and we've still got 24 wins. I really hope we're the worst team, just to give me a shot. Us and Calgary. Wow, us and Calgary are both terrible. Both terrible. Boston down there. Columbus. Yeah, so if I've got any first round picks from any teams... Yeah, if I've got any first round picks from any teams up here, I'm going to trade them away. Because there's going to be no point in me keeping them. Because the draft is so weak. I mean, I'm even considering trading my seconds and thirds for seconds and thirds next year if I can get it. I'll also look at some of the players I didn't sign this year on the rookie contracts to see if I can bundle them into anything, because I'm sure that some of those would be wanted. Because at the start of the season, you can't get the next year's. Yes, already you can see that on, there's some teams already offering up their first round picks for next year, which is fine. And I'm sure there'll be some players I've not signed this year. That's already Matthias, McLean, and these are all like AHL top 6 guys, which are good. That's good to have, but I'm not going to risk keeping them if I can get something better for them next year on next year's trade, which will be a better draft. On next year's draft, which will be a better draft. So I'm going to do that instead. So yeah, I did sim some stuff here because I just wanted to get through it so you guys could just get it done. Because again, we're just tanking this season. There's no point really going too in depth with it. But next episode, we'll do some trades. We'll get some things going, and then hopefully from then on, we can really push on and try and do something. Okay, cheers for watching, guys. Thanks a lot. Bye.